Hello, and welcome to the very first episode of Tonka Tell All. Recently, there has been a very mysterious and gory murder of a butler. The mansion stood tall in the deep woods, far from the reach of the city. The storm raged outside and inside. Bertram, the butler, was found dead, floating in the indoor pool full of blood, with a simple bell resting by his side. But the bell wasn't just a clue. It was a message, and I had to find out who it was for. That wasn't an accident, but who killed him. I'm first going to bring in Miss Lena Parker, who was the first to find the body and the daughter of the mansion owner. What exactly did you see when you walked in on Miss Lena Parker?
I didn't expect it, not like that. Bertram, he was always watching. But to find him like that, the blood and the bell, it doesn't make sense. He was such a quiet man, always so calm. It couldn't have been him.
Then I was nervous, hiding something behind those big, anxious eyes. But what? I had to dig deeper. I turned to Theo Bennett. He takes care of the horse stables and the whole mansion. He lives in the guest house, but he has full access to the mansion. The man had always had a negative relationship with Bertram. Could his anger have led to this? Mr. Bennett, you were seen arguing with Bertram earlier. What did you two talk about?
Arguing? I don't know about that. We didn't exactly see eye to eye, but I didn't kill him. Bertram, he had his ways. And though his ways weren't always honest, but I didn't kill him, if that's what you're thinking.
You didn't like him much, though, did you?
Who likes a man who spends his time digging into other people's lives? He was no saint, but that doesn't mean I had a reason to.
You didn't have a reason to kill him. Are you sure about that? What about the bell?
The bell? I don't know what that's about, but it sure doesn't sit right with me.
The bell wasn't something I couldn't ignore. It had to mean something more than just a random object left by the victim. But who would use it? And why? I turned to Amira Quinn, a cook in the house who's always been quiet and to herself. She doesn't give anything away. Miss Quinn, do you know anything about the bell? Was it significant?
That bell, it's a signal, but not to me. To you, detective, it's a reminder. Something has been set into motion, and it's not just about Bertram. The bell, it's connected to everything that has happened here.
I didn't know what to make of that. It didn't feel like a normal clue. It was too calculated. But there was something. One thing I knew for sure. Everyone here was hiding something, and Bertram had known that. He'd known things he shouldn't have. Bertram knew something about you, didn't he? Something you didn't want anyone to find out, as I turned to Lena Parker.
I don't know what you mean. I didn't tell him anything. He just was too observant. He saw things he shouldn't have.
Like what?
Things I didn't want anyone to know about my past. But that does not mean I wanted him dead.
The bell rang. It sounded close, loud, like it was waiting for something. I had to ask the question that had haunted me the moment since I saw the body. You said the bell was a signal, Miss Quinn. A signal for what? And what did Bertram know?
Bertram wasn't just a butler. He was a key. He had access to everything, to all of us, and now he's just another casualty in this game.
A game? What game?
You'll find out soon enough. The bell isn't about Bertram. It's about you, and everyone is hiding in this house. The truth is always here, waiting.
In that moment, I knew this wasn't just a murder. This was a trap. The bell wasn't a call for the killer. It was a warning, a countdown, and everyone here had something to lose. You've been awfully quiet, Theo. What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking this place has always been cursed. I would walk around the grounds and hear sounds come from deep in them woods. I would feel chills as I worked. It ain't no pleasant feeling.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, my brother used to work here years ago, stable boy like me. He disappeared. No one ever found him. I always suspected Bertram knew something, but he never said a word.
I remember that. I was just a kid. They said he ran off, but the way the staff acted, so nervous.
Maybe your brother got too close to something.
A whole story opened up. I wasn't just dealing with a single murder. I was digging into years of secrets. Lena, earlier you said Bertram saw things he shouldn't have. What exactly did he see?
My mother's death. It wasn't just an accident. Everyone said it was, but Bertram told me once he saw someone leave her room the night she died.
What?
Why didn't you say anything?
Because I was scared. I was 12. And when I tried to tell my father, he sent me away, said I was hysterical.
And Bertram knew about your brother? He knew about Lena's mother? What else was he keeping?
Enough to get himself killed, clearly.
Or maybe he wasn't killed. Maybe he knew what was coming.
No, he looked me in the eyes yesterday. He was scared, really scared. He tried to tell me something but stopped. He just said don't trust the quiet ones.
I scanned the room. Who had been quiet? What was that sound?
The East Wing. No one goes there anymore. Not since...
Since the fire.
No, it couldn't be.
What fire?
15 years ago, a fire in the East Wing. They said it was electrical, but one of the maids vanished, and the wing has been sealed since.
Something bad was happening in that wing, and suddenly I realized the bell wasn't just warning us, it was calling something back.
I say we leave now. This place ain't right.
No, we can't. We have to know the truth. We have to finish what Bertram started.
That came from the woods.
Then it's too late. We have already been chosen.
Something clicked in my head. It was like they were all against each other, and I was the odd one out.
You all treated me like a brat. Bertram was the only one who saw me.
Are you kidding me? I was treated like horse manure, especially by Bertram. Even a mirror. Bertram was only staff, treated like royalty. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the weird things that happened and Mr. Parker covering them up. I'm sick of being treated like I do nothing.
Enough. This isn't just about jealousy or revenge. This house, it feeds off secrets, and the bell, it's not just a warning.
Bertram didn't just keep secrets. He protected them, and now that he's gone...
There's no one left to stop what's coming.
What in the hell's coming?
I feel as though we'll never know what secrets lie embedded in the walls of the manor, or why these weird ghostly things occur. Never have I been so stumped with the case.
To be continued.